My next guest, he is a man that really needs no introduction. He is the founder of BKFC, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Please welcome onto the show, Mr. David Feldman. How you doing, David?
I'm doing well, my man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no
Uh,
problem.
yeah, how's everything been for you right now? You've had a solid start to 2021.
Yeah, we're good, man. Knuckle Mania, we put on a hell of a show. It was great from top to bottom. We had a lot of new fans tune in, and the reaction afterwards is I think we got a lot of new fans, for life now. And that was a great thing for us for this event. So we absolutely got off to a great start in 2021. We ended 2020 pretty strong, and we came into this year. And there's no slowing down.
Definitely, it was such a great vibe. I think it was well played. Super Bowl weekend, yeah, Paige VanZant on there. It was just a phenomenal event, great production. It really was something, especially like for a lot of fans that aren't hardcore fans and are casuals tuning in. It was definitely something that was very eye catching. But
Oh, absolutely, man.
yeah,
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go
no,
ahead.
no, you're good. You're good.
It
No,
was great. I mean, we're really happy with the event. It was awesome. A lot of people told us don't do it Super Bowl weekend. No one's going to come out to it, and everybody told me don't do bare knuckle. No one will watch it. So here we are
yeah,
today. We're at Knuckle Mania. We're in coming into March, BKFC 16, and we're among the top talked about combat sports promotions in the world. So we don't really listen to what people say. We just do what we think that the fans want to see, and we go full force with that. And we put on a hell of an event, a hell of a live event, and a hell of a televised event.
definitely. And I like what you said. People told you that bare knuckle wasn't going to work. So where I want to lead with that is change is something that scares people. I think it scares everyone. When people see something different, I believe their first reaction is to push back.
Yep.
We're in the world of combat sports, and what a lot of people are used to watching is just boxing, MMA, UFC and Bellator. But you came up with this with the concept and the brand and the promotion of bare knuckle, and I'm sure it didn't have the best reactions starting off with. Am I correct? Is that fair to say?
100%. I mean, we met with some people that just absolutely loved it, and a lot of people that thought it was brutal. These people are going to die. It's a death wish. It's everything bad that you could say. It's barbaric. And now here we are. Fast forward almost 2.5 to 3 years later, and we have injury reports now that state that we're safer than boxing or MMA. We have less injuries than boxing or MMA. So it's kind of what we always thought it was going to be, but now we have the validation on that, and we have the data that backs it up. So look, people are gonna, like you said, it's not just the fact that that they're afraid of change. They're afraid of the unknown, right? If they
Yeah, for
don't
sure.
know something, they automatically don't like it because they're like, "Whoa, what the hell's that? What's that? What's that?" Now they're allowing themselves to be educated on it and watch it and tune into it. Now they're starting to really become fans because our fan base just didn't go like this. Our fan base went, phew, it's
Skyrocketed.
skyrocketing.
Definitely. Now, as a businessman, what kept you steering on the right path, David, even when you were getting a lot of criticism when it came to putting up these kind of events?
I had this vision and I knew it could work because I knew that the people that liked it loved it. So it was for a lot of people. I knew it. It was just a matter of getting it in front of the right eyes. And I knew, from the first couple of events that these people weren't really getting injured. And the fights were so exciting. So I knew it was something that the public was going to like. And look, we're not anywhere near where we need to be yet, but I think that, like I said, if you're a combat sports fan, you're going to really, really like this. And if you're not a combat sports fan, obviously you're not going to like this. It's too much for you. But if you like fights, this is it. I mean, there's really, I mean, and look, I grew up in boxing was my whole life, and
Yeah.
I promoted mixed martial arts. I was the busiest mixed martial arts promoter in 2000. I think it was 2012, busier than anyone except for the UFC. So I've been in this sport, in combat sports. I've done this stuff, so I'm not negative about anything. Just what I've seen. This is the most exciting form of combat sports on the planet.
What does your company have to offer, David? Because we're seeing a lot of these mainstream and a lot of well-known names come with you to your company. What makes it so much different than like somewhere like MMA or boxing?
It's just more. It's more eyes getting on it now, and it's just more people. Like for instance, Shaq liked it, and then he posted a video on it and told everybody how much he liked it. So then we had another couple 100,000 people like it. So it just works like that. We get more people. I have to get them to the live event. If I get them to the live event, it's over. TV, it's good. Live event, it's over. There's nothing that beats it in combat sports at all. You go to a live event, you're a fan for life, and everybody is, and that's really what it is. Just getting them there, get them to watch it, get them to educate themselves on it, and they tell people about it, and that's what really gets us to where we need to be.
How hard was it dealing with commissions and commissioners to be able to allow you to have these kind of events?
It was the worst. You know, the thing is they didn't allow themselves to be educated on it, and now that they're allowing themselves to be educated on it, they're we're looking at the data, everything that we're proving, and they're watching it. It's making it a lot easier. But when I don't have any data at the beginning and there was no history of it,
Yeah.
so I go to pitch these guys and say, "Listen, bare knuckle, let me do it. It's safer than boxing." And they're looking at me like I'm crazy talking to them about bare knuckle. But now we have everything to back it up. So that's why it's just becoming easier. But dealing with the commissions at the beginning, look, I started in 2011 pitching commissions. I got turned down by 28 commissions up until 2018. So I would say 99.9% of people would have quit. They would never have stuck it out to where I stuck it out. But I knew that people would like this thing. It was just something I had inside of me. And I said, I know they're going to like this. We have to do it because we did these underground fights. We did these fights in warehouses, and you couldn't help but be like, oh, holy crap, man, what are we watching? This is unbelievable. So I knew that eventually they were going to like it. And that's where we are.
Awesome. So March 19th, you have BKFC 16. You have Leonard Garcia versus Joe Elmore.
Yep.
What can people expect from watching this event or this fight specifically?
The fireworks. I mean, these are two guys that don't have a reverse gear in them. They come straight forward. They'll fall on their shield or they'll go out by knocking the guy out. That's exactly how this fight's going to go. It's how all their fights go. They're very, very exciting fighters, both of them, and we expect just complete fireworks from this main event on March 19th.
Yeah, both of those guys are definitely scared to get into a fight. That's for sure. So it's going to be an exciting one. So talking about that February 5th event that you had, big star in Paige VanZant. Unfortunately, she lost in her debut. It was a magnificent event, but she lost in her debut. Do you have a possible date where you would like to bring her back? Because Paige spoke out, and she really seems like she really wants to get back in there.
Yeah, no, Paige showed us what we needed to do. She delivered for us both inside the ring and outside the ring. She fought well. It looks like she got off to a little bit of a slow start, and then she found herself towards the end of the fight and really came on strong. And we see that this can be a fit for her, absolutely. So we'll probably bring her back in the June July timeframe. Working on an opponent for her now. I think it's going to be something really intriguing, and we expect for her to, I think she's going to show up a lot better than she did. I think she got used to it and she knows what to expect. And I think you're going to see a whole brand new Paige VanZant for this one, because the one thing that a lot of people don't know about Paige is she is so driven. Like she wants to be the best at whatever she does, and sometimes she's not, but she wants to be the best at anything she does, and she wants to conquer this. And I don't. She's not taking this one lying down. She's going to be they're 100% ready to rumble June or July.
Awesome. And is there any big things that we should expect in 2021? Any big signings that you're working on or anything like that, Dave?
Yeah, I can't really talk about the excuse me, these signings
Okay.
specifically, but I can tell you we're going to shock a lot a lot of people with some of these signings that we're going to have. This is our breakout year where we're exploding this year.
Yeah.
We just went through a little bit of a restructure and a big funding round, and we're ready to roll, man. We really feel that by the end of this year we can be among the top 3 or 4 players in all of combat sports. And we're going to see what this year, how it pans out. But so far to date, we delivered on everything we said we were going to do, and we don't have any plans of slowing down right now at all.
I can't wait to see that. Dave, thank you again. Once again, that's David Feldman. You can follow him on Instagram at David Feldman1. Dave, anything else you want to let the audience know?
No, that's it, man. John, just tune in. I'm go to bkfc.com or go to our Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship YouTube page and check out the stuff that we have. If you never watched this before, just check out some of the stuff. You're gonna love this. It's a fast-paced, exciting sport. The fans love it. It's an amazing sport. And thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for your time, David, and to all the audience, thank you for your time. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.